What's up, guys? Eli here, back for another CD collection video. I haven't really been too motivated at home to do much lately, so I figured I might as well just do a video outside of the house. I guess I'm just recording this on my break at work in the company vehicle. So yeah, just a regular old CD collection video, which are always the videos I like to do. So 10 CDs out of my somewhat hastily alphabetized collection. We'll go ahead and pick up where we left off last time with the band Gravehill. Black, kind of black at this point, like Black Death legends out of Los Angeles, California area. This is actually their first full length, and to this day, probably still my favorite thing they've done. Although I like all their stuff, to be honest. It's all been really good, but Rites of the Pentagram, you might remember that one, or you might have heard it. This came out on Ibex Moon Records. Can't remember the date. This is this version has 2 discs, pretty cool. I've never, again, like I said, with most of the CDs that I have that come with like a bonus DVD, I've never watched any of it. Although I'm debating it. I think I might watch it tonight because it seems pretty cool. It's got a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'm sure some live footage, but there's just a whole bunch of stuff listed on here to watch. I don't know. Probably pretty cool. But yeah, came out, like I said, came out on Ibex Moon Records, which was it's now defunct, but it was the record label that John McEntee of Incantation used to run. And here's one thing I didn't know on this album. On track 12, the track Ravager, Cam Lee does some guest vocals. I did not know that. You learn. Then we're skipping a couple albums. I don't have all their stuff. This is one of their sort of recent ones. This is Death Curse. This came out on Dark Descent Records. Some years, maybe 4 or 5 years back. I really wish labels would put the dates on the back. A lot do, but some don't. It's kind of frustrating. Because I don't do a lot of homework before I do these videos, and I wouldn't remember shit anyways. But anyways, this is a really strong album. I think this is probably my second favorite thing they've done. I can't remember which track, but one of these tracks you have Chris Ryford of Death, or Chris Ryford of well, he was in Death, mostly known for Autopsy. He does vocals on one of these tracks. Yeah, very, very strong album. Then we're flying over to Poland for some black metal with the infamous Graveland. This is their second or third demo. I can't remember. Drun Baton. This is a Forever Plagued Records repress. Forever Plagued is a label out of is it Pennsylvania? I think Pennsylvania. At this point they handle all of Graveland's material. All their releases at this point, they handle it all. Formerly No Colors Records. Yeah. I really love Graveland. I have a lot more of their stuff on cassette, but only 2 CDs. So like I said, this is like their second or third demo. Really good. What you can expect from Graveland. Raw, very raw black metal, majestic, epic. I don't know, something about Graveland just always did it for me. I always kind of compared it to Burzum, only I think Rob Darkin did it a lot better than Varg ever did, really, when it comes down to it. And the only other Graveland CD I have, also one of their earlier demos, In the Glare of Burning Churches. This is a Forever Plagued repress, and it's kind of a special edition. It's not just the demo in its entirety. It's this one has a bunch of like alternate versions. It's like an alternate version of the songs that are on this. And it's got all kinds of bonus stuff. It's got epilogue, the epilogue demo on here as well. So yeah, it's a cool one. I really like everything Graveland's done, to be honest. Their old stuff is fucking great. Their new stuff is really good as well. I haven't heard their like most recent stuff, but their later material, very strong. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan. And we're coming back to the U.S. Talk a little bit about Graveworm, kind of a band that's kind of near and dear to me. I'm buddies with Funeral Grave from the band. We've talked a lot over the years. I got a lot of their stuff. This is an EP. Some of these are just like homemade. Homemade CDRs that he sent me, but this is an EP from I think 2003, 2004, something like that. Anyway, the Bestial Hordes, really, really good. One of my favorite things that they've done originally came out, I think, on Barbarian Wrath. Yeah, 5 tracks, nice and short. Just nasty, primitive black death metal. As you can expect from Graveland if you've ever heard them at all. This is this next one, the Carnivorous Monarchy, came out around the same time as that last EP. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, around that same time. Can't remember who put this out, but yeah, Carnivorous Monarchy. This one's got Joel Grind from Toxic Holocaust did the drums for this. CDR. Yeah, studio drums by Joel Grind. These early EPs, actually, I really like. Just nice, short blasts of what you can expect from Graveworm. Catchy, primitive. As primitive as it gets, black death metal. Then I have this, the War Beast and Command of Satan's Blade, kind of 2 EPs together. Came out in the, mid-2000s. Known for, at least to me, having pretty much almost all of Nunslaughter on the War Beast EP. Got Dawn of the Dead on vocals, Beaker on bass, and Jim Sadist on drums. So really cool, really special EP, and it's killer. And then you have these 2002 and 2003 albums, Dark Souls of Hell and Into Battle. He just sent me these, originally released on Barbarian Wrath. If you're not familiar with Barbarian Wrath, I've mentioned them now, I think, a couple times in this video. Very cool label out of Germany. I honestly, at this point, I don't know if they're still active. The label founder, he actually passed away a couple years ago, sadly. So I actually don't know if anyone else is running the label in his place or if it's just done. Got a couple more here. One of my favorite current death metal bands, I'd say, we'll just say current, and not from the old days. Graveyard out of Spain. I really wish I had more from them. I only have this one EP, The Altar of Sculptured Skulls, Pulverized Records. Again, I wish I had the date on here. Probably 10 years ago-ish. Yeah, really good stuff, man. If you can get stuff from Graveyard, from Spain, definitely do it. Really nice jewel case, by the way, from Pulverized. So when you have this kind of throwback death metal thing that's been going on for a while now, and that kind of started in like the late 90s, early 2000s, when it's kind of started getting popular. Graveyard were kind of one of the bands that were kind of heading that thing, along with like Bloodbath from Sweden and maybe Nomenon from Germany. Yeah, killer stuff. Old school death metal with really good melodic, guitar leads and stuff. Just well written, well played. Just, in my opinion, just perfect death metal. So Got one more here. We have actually been listening to it this whole time. Only album I have from Graveyard from Sweden, with their self-titled album. Came out on TP Records, at least this version that I have. When did this come out? 2008. Okay. So you probably know more about this Graveyard than I do. I bought this a couple years ago. I'd heard of the band, saw this in a record store, liked the cover, and honestly, I've been pleased with it ever since. I've been playing this thing, consistently. It's great. Just kind of like a bluesy retro 70s rock sound, but just really killer. And I'm not a blues guy. I'm not even a big 70s rock guy, but man, they just do it so good. There's a lot of parallels I think you could draw to like early Danzig, who I'm a big fan of. So yeah, I'm totally debating on getting another album from these guys, because I mean, this one's so good. Yeah, absolutely killer. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys for now. Hopefully I get to actually have a nice stack of cool new stuff at home, waiting to show for a new stuff video soon. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and thanks for stopping by. Louie's at home, but he says hello, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys.